G'day everyone, welcome back. We're going to get on and finish decorating this page. I've got most of it ready, I think, so hopefully it will not take us too long. Let's get in and get it done and go with that. So we're going to cover the front. Alright, I was like, do I have to remember anything? Oh, and I'm like, I don't know. It was such a thing. I'm like, which side do I want to use? But I think I'm going to just suck it up to me and go with this one. So I was like, okay. I tossed and turned. I was like flipping them over, and I'm like, no, just do it. Okay, there we go. And look, you can tell first thing up. It's been a few days since the last video. For me, I've been busy with work and family visiting and stuff. My mum Noel's come to visit and a few other things going on, so I haven't been into the room at all, except for to kind of get this ready, but I didn't have the opportunity to film as such. So yeah. Alright. This is the problem. It kind of gets to the stage and I'm like, I just want to get this thing done. But it takes so long. And to film it, it means that I've got to wait for, like, when people aren't around and other things aren't happening in the background and all of that kind of stuff to make sure that, it works okay. Alright, but I did go and do some stuff. I've put down like photo mats and stuff, and I'll show you what I've done as I do it. So I've got these down the side. I will show you what my plan is for those guys, if I find them. They're over to the side here. I'm sure of it. Somewhere. Oh no, they're in under here. Okay, I'm just using up scraps now, so I'm like trying to find opportunities to use up scraps. A few scraps, made a pocket that's going to fit in underneath here. I think it's just over 2. The pocket itself. The pocket's 2 1/4, 2 1/8, and yeah, obviously with the 1/2 inch hingy things. But I'm like, well, I need to use up some scrap of the cardstock, and pockets are always good, whether you use them or not. They're there as a just in casey, and it doesn't hurt to put them in. I've got the room. Bulk's not an issue too much on this page yet, until I add all of the decoration in on that inside layer. But, that won't happen until after kind of built everything else, because I don't want to use I just want to use bits that I've got. I don't actually know what I'm doing. So there we go, that one there, and then that one there. Now I've got an idea for the cover that's going to involve a controversial item. Well, not really. Like, it was no harm in collecting it. So I'm going to use snakeskin. Shedded snakeskin, not stuff that I've taken off a snake. Just stuff it's left behind willingly as it molted. So, ethically sourced snakeskin. How's that sound? So I'm going to use that to emulate mermaid scales, I think. I think that's my plan. It might change between now and the time that I do the cover. That I can't say for certain. That's what happens with my brain. It'll come up with an idea, and then 2 minutes later it'll change it to something else. But at this point in time, I think I'm going, because I've got a bit of snake skin there. I love that people support my craziness, and the fact that they'll go, hey, we got this. Do you reckon you could use that in your art? I reckon I could find a way. There we go. So we've got our pockets. And let's go with some paper. And I'm trying to use up bits of paper as well. So you'll see as we go through that I've done a bit of paper piecing and all of that. Okay. Oh, I forgot bum. Oh, luckily I got that off just in time. But okay. I think I need to refill my art glitter glue. It's getting a bit light on. Alright, I see these people that you know, it lasts them forever, and I'm like, and I don't use a lot, but I'm like, but I think because I make albums and they only use it for little bits and pieces, and I'm like, that might be the difference. Alright. Then I'm going to take some glitter, and I just want to add like a little highlight. Wasn't worth splitting this and saving the paper by, you know, having a gap and stuff. I was just like, nah, just put it on top. One. Two. I'll get that one. That one. There we go. Nice little glitter to add to the side. Now for this top one, we are going to use this piece. I have already put a piece of cardstock on the back. And I'm just going to come in, and I'm going to come in and along. In and along from here. Down to there. Okay, that looks good. Did I get it all? Of course not. There it is. Yeah, there. Okay. I think I've already inked around that. Don't know. tape kind of around where I want the pocket kind of area to be, so yeah, it looks good. Because I don't want things getting lost in there as such, so I put this there to kind of prevent it coming through, and also stops me, like I said, gluing in there. Alrighty. Bring this back. That's good. There we go with that one. Down. In underneath, I've got a piece of scrap cardstock, and we're going to, I don't know what we're doing. I do know what we're doing, but let's see if it works. I've got just some craft card, and as I've been doing along, just done the edges and things. I want a bit more of a rest here, so I thought I'd use the craft. Got that. Then I've got this piece, which I believe I have cut down already. Yep, good. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's get that out of the way for now. We're going to glue this onto this craft card. Craft card onto the black card stuff, spare stuff, scrap stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm making sure I've got quite a bit because we're going to do some cutting out. Put that on. Let's go for that. Make sure it's all the way down. Alright, while that dries for a little bit, we'll do a little bit more. I just don't want to think. Oh, I'll show you what I did on the inside. So I did this one. This one's a little bit of a tuck spot, so you can get, you know, something down in there. But I didn't make like a pocket or anything, just a little hidden tuck spot. And then this one down here, again, is all about photos. There's no tuck spot or anything there. That's that piece, so that will go there. And what are we doing about a closure? I will show you. You know those pieces that I stuffed off in the last video? I said, oh, that's not what I need. I'm going to use them. So they come in handy. Like I said, sometimes it's like, oh, well, I'm going to do that. So it's they're, I believe, 1.25 inches, maybe 1.5 inches. Just over 1.25 inches. They fit between those two doorways, or whatever you want to call it, gates, or whatever fancy thing you want to do. But we're going to have to come in from the bottom with these guys, because obviously didn't plan on this closure, but this is what's happening. And we're going to close these up, and then we'll work on that. This is the good thing about doing the base page, is that now I can add this without too much difficulty, which is good. Good state. If it stays, of course. And then I stuffed it by moving it. Alright, let's try it again. Maybe use double-sided tape, Tammy, probably be better. But anyway. There we go. Stay. Up, get in underneath here. And push down. Alright. So that's that one. Now we're going to do the top one. Alright, we got that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make one that tucks into the other. We're going to cover that tuck by using this. And I'm going to tuck in from behind or tuck in from the front. So we go for kind of there, round about. Mark that. Kind of where we're at. I'm going to chop off a little bit higher than there. Now let's go for that. Okay. And we round those corners, because it's going to be just a little corner rounder. That's going to be one of the tuck. Okay. So this then is going to have to go here. So the question is, will this wrap around? It will. Good. Good, good. I'll go back the other way because we're going to glue that. But this has got to be able to tuck in. So we need a little bit of give. Make sure I got enough room. I'm going to glue this down. Alright. don't need any more than that. So that can go. And that will come in and tuck down on that. I think I'm going to put a little magnet there just to be a bit of extra security. The dings, the dings. One and a one. Just a little one. Just to help it lock into place. So if we do one kind of there, a bit of double-sided tape, yep, double-sided tape, and then I go up into there. Hold on, I'm going to try and see if I can, no, I can't. Alright, I just have to make sure the paper goes up into there. Alright, then, where did the other, there, alright. Okay, so I'm back. I've done a little bit. I put some paper on this and now it will fold in like so and will click into place. And I've made a little landscape booklet similar to the one on the first page that will slide in there. And now all we have, and the magnet just stops it from sliding out, which is good, which is exactly what I want. Alright, let's put this fella down on this. Make sure you're not going to go anywhere. This is one of the die cuts or whatever they call them. Yeah, they're thick. So let's go for that. Put that there. That would go behind it like that. That's how it looks. So that works. While that's setting up, let's cut around this. So, my plan, Jan, was to basically kind of come on in and let's see if I can do it without knocking everything I own over. Come in and we will do a quick, well not a quick, but you know, a fussy cut along here. Yeah, sorry for the abrupt ending. I got a phone call and it was like, oh, and then it kept going and then I went, oh, and then, yeah, as it happens. You didn't miss much. Alright. And out. Alrighty. We got that. Now, bigger pair of scissors. Let's cut down the side. Alright. Make sure everything is glued. Yep. And now we get ingot. Might just take that corner off a little bit. So it's not quite so pointy. Otherwise it's just going to catch. Alright. So I got all that. Let's unhook this, get that out of the way. Open this up. And let's put this down. And look, it covers it. Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Okay. So you're going to come along and we're going to go down the side, along the bottom, and the other side. Alright. And let's go there. Like so. And we've got another little pocket and go in behind, and it kind of goes with this one because it was a continuation of this paper, and yeah, I like that. This goes over the top, this goes back in, we put that in, and this goes in here. And there we go. So we got that page all done. Alright, I think we've got enough time, so I might go on to another page that isn't going to take very long, hopefully. And we'll get that done as well. So let me get organised and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and we're going to work on a page, and I've got one part of it done. It's going to be a nice, easy page. Like I said, it's getting thick and sometimes a nice, easy page is always good, but it's still going to have impact. And that's kind of what I wanted. But what I've got here, again, just using up some scraps. This is, I don't know, I've got this new Tim Holtz ruler that come broken, but they refunded me. But then it was only a little bit down the end, so I've kind of glued it back together. 2 1/4, and I've scored it at a half, and then an extra 1/8, so that I make a little bit of a gusset hinge there. Okay, and so let's do that. Yeah, no, I thought I'll finally cave and buy this centering ruler that everyone raves about from Tim Holtz, and yeah. So I finally ordered it off Amazon. Yeah, and it come in the packaging. I got it out, and it was just in a brown envelope, not even a padded one. And yeah, it was broken. So that's alright. I'm like, could get another one, but I have 5,000 rulers, just like I have 5,000 scissors, so I'm like, do I really? We'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to put butts on it. And then I've got some of this, which is going to go this way, so butt there. I'm just trying to work out which way I'm going. Again, this is a good opportunity to use up like some little bits of the extra offcuts that I've got. So I'm like, yeah, inking that up, and then I'm going to glue it on down. And I'm trying to make opportunities to use those die cut elements and stuff too, and the different things that are the decorations and so forth. And I think this will be a good place for it as well. So that's my plan, Jane. Alright, so I got that. Alright, then get this fancy centering ruler. This is 10 and 1/8 thing, but apparently you just put this here and it's you go over here and it's like, oh, we're in the center bits, behind the center. Should have done this before I put the after I did the butts, but you know, it's alright. Okay, looks about right. Got the center. Okay, and then, oh, move this out of the way. Meow. Let's see if it's still there. Yeah, it looks good. Then I'm going to come along and I'm going to go 0, and then 4.5 out, and 4.5 out, and then I'm going to go every 1/8, 1 1/8, so 1 1/8, 2 1/4, 3 3/8, and then 4.5, 1 1/8, 2 1/4, 3 3/4, and then obviously our 4.5. So we've got our dots there, my marks, and then I'm going to use my crocodile that I've got put down to about the 3/8 of an inch in, and I'm going to come along and I'm going to go boom at each section. I don't know why it had so much difficulty with that one. That. And last one. Done. Okay. And then I'm going to put some eyelets in. I don't think you need to see me do all the eyelets, but I will badly do one on camera for you, and you will see how bad I do it and awkward I do it, and then you'll understand why I don't film myself doing these things, because it's not good for anyone to watch. Okay, let's go. See? There we go. Alright, I've done one on camera. I'm going to go do the rest and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I've decided I'm going to add a little glitter strip as well because it's pretty. So we get the twinkle twinkle, and I'll go with the paper we're going to put underneath in the background. Right, one. Always awkward doing little things. He threw the shit. Okay. The edges of these. Alright. There we go. Glue this down. Oh my god. Can I? Can I, human? No. Alright, let's go for there. Looks good. Alright. And this one. Okay, there we go. All right. Put this onto our base page. I'm going to angle these ones in. Because like I said, I keep forgetting to do that. Alright. Base page. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. One. And then two. Alright. Then I've got this piece for inside. And so which one's going to look nicer? That one? Or that one? I kind of like that one. So I think I'm going to go that one. I think I'm going to go like so. I think that's nice. Actually, yes. Well, it matches the glitter. I only need to, well, I'll just do all of them. In case someone is crazy enough to open this up once it's done. Alright. Glue gobber. There we go. Done. Alright, now comes the fun bit. Comes the fun bit of twine. A lot of it. I have no idea how much you're going to need. I am going to take lots. And I'm probably still going to need lots more. And we're going to start. I'm going to start here. And come up through. Tiny twine. We're gonna keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Of course, try not to unravel bits. Alright, I'm going to do this bit and then I'll come back once I'm done this little bit and then I'll show you the backwards route. Okay, so I've got it. I've cut off the twine, I don't know, a fair bit down. Probably more than, like I said, I need. But let's just continue with that one. Will go down, down. That will be up in underneath. Alright. Okay. Now we got to think of the return run. Okay. So the return run, I want to start. Need to make sure this is tight. That's going to be the interesting thing. Making sure this is tight as we go along, but we'll see how we go. So I want to loop around here, and then find the end. This could get interesting. Maybe I should thread it onto a needle. Might be smarter now. Alright, where are they? I know they're in here. I just used them, so I know they're in there. Okay. Let's get one with a big eye. That looks good. And hope that somehow I can thread this. Well, surprisingly I did. Okay. Alright. Okay. That. And as we go back up, we're going to loop around another one and go back up. Okay. And down and do a loop-de-loop. And this one. Down a little bit. And so forth. So I'm just trying to obviously give the illusion of a ship's net. And I don't want it to look perfect. That's the big thing. I want it to be kind of all mismatched. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so we're back. It's done for no rhyme or reason. There's no pattern to any of this, but it has all been twisted and looped and all through. And it now kind of looks like a very messy ship's net, which is kind of what I was going for. So just going to tie this off. So we kind of got it tied off for now. And I'll leave that kind of hanging until we decide what we do with it later on. And that will go in, and we can put things in behind. It's got a gusset, so there is plenty of room to put things in behind it, all of that kind of stuff. As we move it and it gets itself all sorted, we're going to have more and more room. As we stick it down, it will pop on out. And that is it for this page as well. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll come back, and then we've only got one more internal page to do, and then we can start thinking about the cover. Alright, I'm going to leave it. Alright, as always, remember, be kind, be strong, beware. I'll see you later. Bye!